we are at Rising Scum Fest tonight.
Buddy, here comes my foot. I don't need your cry ass shit. Tempers rise and take a fit. Bite it, you scum. Bite it, you scum. Bite it, you scum. Here I come. Bite it, you scum. Contribute. All I've got is one for you. All you want is more and more. Gluttony, you pig, you whore. So, bite it, you scum. Here I come. Bite it, you scum. I want your cum. Bite it, you scum. Bite it, you scum!
Wearing a bra and lace, like, what the fuck working master?
the band sounds like shit. I buy a triple whiskey and take a fucking hit. When you buy my 3 and they sound good to me, wake up in the morning and I bought their CD. Because I'm ear goggles on Absolute Underground TV.
goddamn motherfucking son of a bitch!
Nice to see you all. I'm Joe Keithley, or Joe Shithead, whatever you like to call me. People call me a lot worse, so it doesn't really matter, right? From D.O.A, we're playing at Lucky tonight, and but I wrote a new book. It's called Talk Minus Action Equals Zero, and we're here kind of just gonna play some songs and tell some stories from this. And it's actually, I've got my page markers here. I think it's all the girls from the Absolute Underground calendar are marking the pages, right? But you can see it's like stacks of like posters and all this kind of stuff, and there's a narration that goes with it, so type thing. Anyways, the reason why I wrote this book, I've written a couple books now. I wrote I Shithead about 8 years ago. That was kind of like a short autobiography about D.O.A, right? So about the first 12 years of the band. This one really covers like the full 33 years, right? And the whole like kind of history of the band, and so that's all cool, posters with the great bands and pictures and stuff like that. And but the real reason why I wrote it was to show people that I didn't really take any music school. I didn't go to university, and but I kind of figured out how I personally, and through the band and stuff like that, could go out and try and change this world into a better place, one little bit at a time, which is really what kind of what D.O.A has been about over the years. I mean, besides having fun and playing loud, obnoxious punk rock, obviously that's a big part of D.O.A as well, right? So anyways, the way we started out was kind of a funny thing. The way D.O.A started out, I was about 21, and Chuck Biscuits was our drummer, was like 15, and Randy Rampage, our bass player, was like 17. And we were just practicing in this kind of like party warehouse on the waterfront in Vancouver, and everybody would jam there, and artists lived there, and the place was a smelly old kind of fire trap, but it was a great place to hang out. And we were jamming there one night, and we really thought, okay, we're trying to make a band here. We didn't have a name or an idea of what we're doing or anything like that. And this guy comes in, and he's got wearing like this big fur coat. And he's got a girl on each arm, and he's got a bottle of Jack Daniels. He's carrying it along, I guess, on the outside, one of the girls, right? And he comes by, and he listens to us for a couple songs. And you know how people do, they come by and they kind of nod their head like, yeah, cool, man. That kind of sort of half dance type thing. And so anyways, he listened to a couple songs, and he goes, to me, Chuck and Brandon, he goes, you guys are pretty good. You know what we should do? We should start a band. You guys be the band, and he says, I'll be the singer. We'll call it D.O.A, and we'll make $1 million. And we're just starting out. We didn't know anything about music business or anything like that, and we conferred for about a minute and went like, fuck, this guy knows what he's fucking talking about, right? So we followed that plan, and it turned out the guy's name, his stage name was Harry Homo, and Harry Mitchelson, but he called himself Harry Homo. And he really great guy, but possibly one of the worst singers ever, because he had absolutely no sense of timing about when to come in to sing. So he said, Joe, you guys keep the name and you be the singer. So that's kind of how we got started.
Disco sucks!
I heard about this band called the Pied Pumpkin String Ensemble, this old hippie band, from when I went to SFU for about 6 months, and I used to go see them there, and they put out their own record, and they didn't have a record label. There was no big money, there was no A&R guy, and no big office in New York or Toronto. They just put out the record, and they sold it from the stage, and they did really well, and went like, oh, well, we can do that, right? So anyway, so we wrote a bunch of songs, and I finally conceived, okay, let's go and record a record. And we knew that it was actually this right here. It's called the Disco Sucks EP, right? 7-inch record. I don't know if Ira, you got any of those on hand? A little bit hard to find, aren't they? Yeah, a bit of a rarity. Has been reissued. A couple of different covers there, as you can see right there. Underneath that was the first cover. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a person lying on a stretcher with a blanket over top. And the person on the stretcher is my first wife, and that's a good spot for her. I know I'm not that mean, right? But anyways, so we thought that, okay, we got this good, it's called the Disco Sucks EP, 7-inch EP with like Nazi training camp and Woke Up Screaming Disco Sucks. And I knew that we're really onto something because it's like a written song, we recorded, and we started mailing it around. And, we'd mail it to radio stations or to clubs or in San Francisco, Toronto, New York, even Calgary or whatever, places where we heard about this little like punk rock scenes and stuff like that. Well, let's mail our single and see if we can get a show type thing. Because we used to book shows by sending letters. Hello, we're D.O.A. Here's our single. Would you like to have us come and play in your town, right? And then eventually we'd get the phone number and phone. But if you can imagine booking a show by mail, right? So anyways, it was a different day, a different era, obviously, right? So, but anyways, I was sitting down watching TV one night, and then what comes on TV is there's a riot in Chicago. And what's happened, there's a really cool DJ by the name of Dr. Demento. He used to do this national radio show. And yeah, it was really on top of it. And at that time, he was one of the only guys where you could actually hear anything that wasn't like complete crap, right? This is like that their usual mainstream radio that wasn't being played in those days. And, so Dr. Demento, this is 1978, and this is the height of disco music, and John Travolta and Staying Alive and the Bee Gees and Gloria Gaynor and all these big disco stars. And so they decided to have an anti-disco riot, or not riot, but this anti-burning disco records. And it was at Comiskey Park where the White Sox played in Chicago. And so when the pitcher's mound in between a doubleheader, go ahead, sit down, make yourself comfortable. That's good. Yeah. Okay, cool. And so on the pitcher's mound, they burned all this disco paraphernalia, records, outfit, and stuff like that. And there's Dr. Demento. He's on the stadium PA going, burn, baby, burn, disco inferno, that kind of thing. And people were going nuts. In fact, the people there were kind of like people in Vancouver. They're having such a good time. They had a riot and tore the fucking baseball stadium apart, right? So this made national news, but I knew that things were happening because the people there were all wearing shirts that said like death before disco, and obviously other stuff like disco sucks, which is what this song is. This is the lead section, you have to imagine that. Just back to the book here, like it's anybody who just walked in. I am Joe Shithead, and this is my new book, right? So before I was just known merely as a smelly punk, but now I'm an author, a man of words, right? I have a buddy of mine, he wrote a review of my first book, and he said, Joe, after reading your book, you truly are the Hemingway of hemorrhoids.
I'm sorry, sir, but she's brain dead. May I prescribe a Jello shot?
For the World Bank, in your country's tank. No food or medicine, just factories, mice are there. Music with folks right, and can't keep it aside. But not the lock their neck. One by one.